Hello, friends, and welcome to My Hobby Home. Happy Vlogmas Day 23. Man, it is the eve of Christmas Eve. How are you guys doing? Are you slowing down? Are you running frantic like I am right now? I hope everyone is having a fabulous holiday season. I'm having to slow it down just a little bit right now. You see, I got stuff stacked up everywhere. I'm hoping that changes after Christmas. I did not meet my goal of having everything done before Christmas, and I just remembered I didn't bring my tablet in here. We got some giveaways to do, but I'll do that at the end. But guys, it is the eve of Christmas Eve. Let me tell you a little story about our eve of Christmas Eve. Until 2020, on the eve of Christmas Eve, I always hosted the family here. We might not have done it here at my house. Sometimes we did. But let me tell you kind of what we did and why we did it. I had some family that would come in on the eve of Christmas Eve because we always had our big family Christmas Eve on Christmas Eve, our big family Christmas on Christmas Eve at my dad's house, my sister's house. In later years, it was at my sister's house, but normally it was at my dad's house. And what we would do is I started the tradition on the eve of Christmas Eve. We would have like a soup and snack celebration. No gifts, nothing like that. But just to kind of alleviate or take one of the meals, take over one of the meals. And I would always make a chicken tortilla soup and maybe a Mexican cheese ball, and everybody else would bring other things in. Now, of course, that ended in 2020, but the family would always come in on the 23rd because the men would go hunting on the 24th. But we always had such a good time, and we would always play Mexican Train, which is a domino game, which is so fabulous and so fun. But we would always play that and just had a really good time as a family all together during the holidays. Now, this holiday, this Christmas Eve, is going to be a little different for us. And it was different last year also. This video is being recorded the night of the 22nd, and 1 year ago today, we had blessings of my first grandson was born, but we also had a loss of my uncle, my children's great uncle, and my grandson's great uncle, which is my Aunt Betty. Y'all have heard me speak of her. It was her husband. He passed away a year ago today. It is a huge loss for our family, but we know where he is. We have very strong faith in that. And I really don't talk about my faith a lot on my channel because I feel like everyone's belief is for them. And I say Merry Christmas because for me, I know what the reason of the season is. And I hope that you know the reason for the season. And if you don't believe the same way that I do, that is fine. I respect your decisions. And I will say happy holiday to you. And I hope you're having a wonderful season as well. But just in saying that, a lot of people's season in life and holiday is different this year. We are now trying to gather back up as a family. This is probably the first year that we've really tried to do it, but we're not going to have everyone. And for those that don't have loved ones or have loved ones that's not able to make it in, I hope you find solace with friends and with your YouTube family. I call I call you all my family because I feel like I'm talking to a friend when I sit here and I do my videos. I feel like I'm talking to a friend, and I hope you feel like you're sitting and listening to a friend. But let's get into our updates. I'm going to kind of give you a brief what I want 2025 to look like, but that plan can change. My plans normally do change. That's just the nature of the beast when you have kids and family and other things that squirrel you away. But let's get started on things that we did last week. Now, I am doing the sew along with Tammy at the Siberian Wind every Thursday night at 6 p.m. Nope, 7 p.m. Central Time. And what we are doing is the Land That I Love out of the Celebrate with Quilts book. Currently, in the month of December, well, let me back up. In the month of November, we did the blue squares. And in the month of December, we're doing the red and white squares. It's for the white stripes. And so far, this is where I'm at. I still have to put another one on this side, and I can't recall how many I need, but once I get those done, I'll have those completed. I have more to make. But so we are doing that sew along. Tammy and I are doing that on her channel. We are doing it live. I will have on my community tab and also in the description of this, her channel will be linked. So if you're wondering where we're at, Thursday nights, we will be doing it also on the 26th of this week. So the day after Christmas, we will be doing it. So feel free to come join us. We love the chit-chatting that we get to have with everyone. So please feel free. Come join us. Even if it's only for 5 minutes, just to stop in and say, hey, we're here. We see you. That's fine. We love to see that. But the next thing that I'm doing, guys, if y'all did not see the Bella Rose quilt box, the Advent box, it was fabulous. It had all of the fabric to make the top, quilt top, for a mystery quilt. Well, I finally started day one, and day one was our M letter block, and we made 2 of them. And the other block that we were making was a little 4-patch. Now, I have not got all of my 4-patches done for day one, and that is part of what I want to be doing, and I'll explain that to you guys a little later. But those are 2 of the things that I am currently working on that I do hope to bring you guys along this week also. The next thing that I have, y'all might have seen me do this, but I took a hand towel. I took a little bath hand towel and I embossed it. This is called embossing. My embroidery module on my sewing machine, I have the Bernina B790 Pro. What I did, I go to Embroidery Library, which is emblibrary.com, and I downloaded this pattern. And y'all look, I mean, it's a pretty good size pattern, which I really like this. So I'm going to hang this up. I don't know. I was thinking about hanging it in my guest bathroom, but I really like this. I may hang this in my bathroom. I really do like this. But I may do this in the blue. I really like that. I like blue. Of course, blue's kind of like my favorite color, I guess. I like pinks too. Pink is my favorite color, but blue for decor, I don't know. I kind of like blue for everything. But yeah. But anyway, that is an embossed towel, hand towel. And the next thing I'm going to show you that I did this week is a hanging hand towel. See if I can pull it back far enough. I have it folded here where you can see that. And I did a Velcro closure on it. But I think I'm going to try to do another one of these and maybe go ahead and do the buttonhole on it. I've never used the buttonhole attachment for my machine yet. And I guess it's about time I learn how to do it. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we're doing that we did this week. Well, I have something that I did do, but y'all will see a video of it. And I have something else that I'm working on that you won't see on the video, so I'll show it to you. This right here is another Nantucket bag panel that I have gotten sewn. I've been working on that today. I want to get that completed because it is going to go in a gift bag. And I want to get it done. I don't actually have to have this one done until after Christmas, but I thought, you know what? Well, I have my machine out. Let me go on and get that done. And, but, you know, that's it. Now, the next one that you guys are going to see, maybe tomorrow, actually, and I'm just going to tell you, it's quite wrinkled because I threw it in the washing machine and the dryer and forgot it in the dryer overnight. So it's kind of wrinkled, but it does not lose any of its charm. My disappearing 4-patch. I did finally bind it. And that is, the binding is Riley Blake. I can't remember the line that it's from, but it is beautiful. I see I've got a lot of threads I need to trim on it, but y'all, this is so pretty. I threw it in the washer because I wanted it to be a little bit softer. So I threw this in the washer with vinegar to soften it up just a little bit. Getting those threads off of it. And this is my backing. And that's that binding there. I thought this turned out so cute, y'all. My grandbaby girl is going to love it. She loves kitty cats. And y'all, I keep looking down. I need to quit picking at these threads and look at you guys instead. But this is the disappearing 4-patch. I finally got this completed. And I mean, you can see how wrinkled it is. But it don't matter. She's gonna play with it. She's gonna lay it out. She's gonna make her a pallet. She may try to carry a kitty cat around in it. Who knows with her? I talked to her a little later, little earlier tonight. It is Sunday night, and it's 10:30. Wait, no, it's 11:30 tonight. Yes, Sharon. I know. You don't have to get on to me. I know I need to go to bed. But I'm doing all the things right now. I'm finishing up. I still don't have my Christmas tree up, guys. I feel like I am lacking here. Lacking. But the plan was to not record anymore after Saturday, which I have not, except for today. And we knew I had to do my updates for today. And I have to do my giveaways. I will have to go get my tablet to do that. But let me tell you what 2025 looks like. I've been rolling this around in my head. How can I get things done? And, you know, it just, get them moving. Get them moving. Because I have a lot of stuff stacked over here. My AccuQuilt is over here. And I actually have Quilt Projects sitting on top of my AccuQuilt that needs to either be quilted, finished, put together. So what I have decided I am going to do, I am going to get a bin. And I am going to put my projects that need to be completed, like bound, are backed. I'm going to make sure that everything is done on them like I still have that Cotton Cuts Tree of Life. I've still got to put the borders on that, and I have not done that. So that needs to be a priority for me, because if I can get the top completely finished, then I can start backing them or have it backed. So that's what I'm going to do, and I will bring you guys along to see what is in that bin. And it's mostly going to be things that are 100% complete, ready to be finished. And when I say that, ready to be sandwiched and quilted and bound. So it's a lot. It really is. And here I keep adding new projects. I have this one right here. That's the pumpkin charms that I did. And I have it there because I want it to stay in my mind that I need to quilt. It's small. That's when I am going to quilt myself. The others are still kind of hanging in a balance to see if I want to do them myself or if I want to carry them and have them put on the long arm, which I know my Tree of Life is going to go on the long arm. My Christmas gnome is going to go on the long arm. I have a few others over here. My grandma's scrap quilt is going to go on the long arm. I think my Jelly Roll Irish chain, I may do that one, but it may go on the long arm also. And I'm trying to think what else I have. I have a small one that I did. I think one is a Jelly Roll Irish chain. That may be the one that I do myself. And then I have another one that looks like an Irish chain that I can do. But anyway, those that are bigger, they're probably going to go to the long arm unless they're kind of small like this. I can do those real easy on my machine. The ones that get even lap size, I have to carry to the long arm. But so Ava is going to be very busy. She's my long armor. She owns Stitched in Faith. And yeah. So Ava, hey girl, I'm going to be bringing you a lot of quilts after the new year. Hopefully, but my new year, I'm planning on having everything that I have started completed. And videos probably may not be different content daily during the week. I may come and just sew one project all week long to get it finished up. But you will always have the sew along on Saturday. And that reminds me, I do need to give you guys fabric requirements for that. So one moment, let me get all of that together. Let me get my tablet so we can do our giveaways too. So now what I'm going to do is give you the pattern and fabric requirements for our next sew along. The pattern is called Preppy. It's by Andy Knowlton. And that's, or Knowlton. It is a free pattern. I will put the link down in the description for where you can get this pattern. It is a 5 fat quarter pattern. This is the quilt right here. The fabric requirements is 5 fat quarters. It calls for 1 yard of navy Swiss dot. That's for the sashing. 1.5 yard solid white for background. And then binding 1/2 yard and backing 3 1/3 yard. This quilt is a 50 by 60 quilt. But I imagine it would be very easy to enlarge this quilt. So, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to go exactly how it is. And this sew along is going to start on Saturday. Now, I know I said I was going to take 2 weeks off from recording, but I will do this one with you guys. I will go ahead and record this one, but I'm going to record it after Christmas. I am at least taking that off. So, but any sewing that I do in my 2 weeks that I'm off is going to be for my pleasure and to get things done. And I'm not going to stress. I'm going to have easy sewing. And I am so looking forward to it. Because it's not going to all be my plan was to clear out my house. I want to get some things out of it. We have 19 years accumulated in this house, and I want to get it out. So, our donation center is going to be seeing a lot of things. But this is the pattern that we will start this upcoming Saturday. It's called Preppy. And I am so excited to do this because I'm not doing it like that. I don't even know if I'm using white as the background. I don't think I am. I'm not sure. I can't remember exactly what I'm using as the background on this, but it don't matter. I have all my fabric over here, and I didn't even do the 5 fat quarters. I don't know what I did. I just know I've got the fabric over here, and I'm going to do it starting Saturday. So, guys, let's get into our winners for our drawing. And I do hope to be able to get all of the gifts done. The winners, I hope to have them all shipped before the 27th. I may wait until the 27th because it is right before Christmas, and I don't want to create confusion there. So, having to get my little pen here, and let's see what I've got. My tablet here, and it looks like we had 3 videos. And for last Monday night, for all my winners, everyone has claimed and sent their address to me. I will reiterate who our winners were. We had Gail Bierman. She was the winner on our Cotton Cuts video. And Karen was the winner on the Pumpkin Charms, and Tessa Hill won the Open Gate box. So now what we have, let me plug all my information in real quick and I'll be back with you. Okay, I have input my video link in the word, which was tree. This is from our embossed towel. We're getting the comments. We had 32 comments. So I'm going to press this button right here. And y'all will see who the winner is. Let's see, who is that? We have Bobby Joe Underwood, 8,900. Bobby Joe, congratulations. Her comment was the tree pattern on your towel is very cute. She also liked the yo-yo tree that I made. Thank you, Bobby Joe. I am hoping that you really enjoyed those. I am going to write your name down. My email address is down in the description for you. All you have to do is email me your mailing address so I can ship this to you. Now let's go to our next one. We have to go grab our next video, which was our little chit chat. And the word was blessed. It takes a second to do this, guys. It really does. And we are got to do our math here. And then we are going to see how many comments we had. We had 33 comments. And I'm going to put this and hit that start button. Okay. And we have Cheryl Finoglio. I don't know how to say that, Cheryl. I'm so sorry. Cheryl, you are the winner of our Chit Chat giveaway. Once again, my email address is down in the description. All you have to do is email me your mailing address. I will try to have all of these packages shipped out by Friday. So, if I do not have your email address before Friday, I will have to put this back up for another drawing on the following Monday. But I'm sure you're going to let me know that. So now we're doing on our shopping haul, and the word was charm. I'm grabbing my video link right now. Okay, we're going to filter it by the word charm. Doing our little math and seeing how many comments we had. We had 32. I'm going to hit that start button right there. And we have Mary 524. Congratulations, Mary. That is so exciting for you. So that is my third winner for our giveaways. That we had 3 videos. Once again, the email address is down in the video, in the comment of the video. This video, all you have to do is email me your information. And guys, I want to tell you about one more thing. I don't know if you can see it here. Yeah, don't pay attention to that right there. This right here. Those are my Green Fairy quilt packages coming in. I'm doing their 12 days of Christmas. I'm building my own Advent. Most of these are things that I need to complete kitting up a pattern. Or I'm just gathering fabrics for some patterns. It is a task, but I'm having so much fun. Now, on one of the days, I did have to substitute the daily deal because what the discount was, I didn't really want it. I didn't need it. So, and y'all, today is probably, I think today is the last day, and I know last year on the last day, they opened up all of the other 11 days back up. You could, like, if you missed it, you could get any of it today. So if you have looked at their 12 days of Christmas and see that you missed a day that had a discount that you really liked and you missed it, guys, go check it today. Go check it today. And they're having some really great daily deals also. I know several of them. I got the daily deal along with the 12 day of Christmas thing. But some of them, the daily deal was the 12 day of Christmas thing. So, but guys, thank you so much for joining me. I am looking forward to 2025. It is going to look a little bit different. I know the first few months, I am going to be trying to knock out my unfinished projects. And I hope in the next 2 weeks, I will actually have them organized better where I can show you what I have. I will have a cross stitch unfinished. And I will have a quilting unfinished because I have not cross-stitched in a while. Once again, my grandson's Christmas stocking is not done. But that's okay. I have Christmas stockings for them babies. And they'll just have to wait till maybe next year. Hopefully next year. But yeah, I'm going to have the same thing going on with my cross-stitch. I'm not going to start anything new until I have these things completed. Now, I know I'm sitting here talking about our sew-along. That's because I've committed to doing a sew-along. I'm still working the quilt with Tammy. We are supposed to be getting our cotton cut clue for Wild West. We should be getting it the 27th. That is, if you have prepaid, already paid your whole box, you will have the clue emailed to you. Now, we have Flyway. I did not look tonight to see if they still have colorways, if they're, that you can still purchase. I have not looked at that yet. I know I did go on and get mine ordered the first day. I did get the rose finch. I did the small with the border kit. So that will probably be a pretty decent size. I've done a small without the border kit. And then I did the large Tree of Life with the border kit. And guys, this thing is huge. It is going to be so big. But I do appreciate each and every one of you taking time out of this busy season to come and sit and just chit chat and see what I have going on, see the things that I have done. Some of them are not completed. You know, I have my little sew along that I'm doing here, my mystery quilt. This will go on into 2025 because I'm not going, I don't know, I could possibly finish it while I'm on my off days, but I don't know because I'm only going to allow myself a couple hours a day to sew while I'm doing my house clean out. That could be my rest that I get. So I'm going to need it. Like I told Tammy tonight, I'm going to be running off of caffeine and Christmas dreams until after Christmas Eve. So because on Christmas Day, that is when everyone is with their children. That's how I believe it should be. That's how it always was for us. We always came to grandma's, my mama and my granddaddy's house on Christmas Eve. And we always did our Christmas Eve with the family. And then on Christmas Day, we were at home with our parents, opened our Christmas. We got to enjoy Christmas Day at home, playing with our toys. And that's how I feel my children should be with their babies too. But it's up to them how they decide what they want to do. And, you know, if I want to go see them, I'll just hop in my vehicle and go see them. But I do know I have had an invite to my little brother's house for Christmas, and I've never been to his house. So this will be fun to go see their house and go spend Christmas with my little brother and his family. And he has 2 grandbabies. So I'll get to go see them too, maybe just for a little bit because, you know, while I've got the let's get this done bug, I'm going to have to get this done. I'm going to have to get my house done. But my husband does come in Christmas Eve. So I don't know what he's going to have planned for us to do, but I know what I've got planned for him to do. So he don't know yet. But guys, once again, thank you so much. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I really hope you are having the best holiday season. And leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I do try to respond to each and every comment personally. And as always, until I see you again, I hope you have a very blessed day. Happy Vlogmas 23. Goodbye.